Hey everybody, Jackson from Team Lavender here, and we have...
Ryan Boulanger.
And what did you do?
This past weekend, I won the Danbury Regional with ABC.
What was your record?
9-0.
All right, so let's see that deck.
All right, so this is a great deck building. So we got 2 A's, 3 B's, 2 C's, 3 of each gadget, triple Ash, which this is the best it's ever been in an event somehow, just conveniently. 3 Ogre, which was great against everything but Trickstar. 3 Hanger, 3 Terraforming, 2 Desires, Upstart, Reborn, which was crazy all day. Scapegoat, I did not draw it. I had cards in my extra deck specifically for it. Obviously, never summoned them. The Link 4s I did summon, but that was mostly because of Reborn, but I'll get to that after. Triple Strike, so the whole Song Brigade, Warning, and Judgment. Triple Torrential, which was crazy. And then, of course, the 2 crazy traps, Skill Drain and Order. Both were crazy at their own times, but I didn't see them too much.
All right, triple torrential was pretty cool. Like, want to explain a little bit about that?
Said no one seems to really remember how to play around it because no one's played it in a long time. It was amazing against True Draco. With the gadgets, it was great. It's also nice because with Buster, if you have it set and you have it on their turn, you can banish something, and if they still have a play after, you can always tag it with the Buster to set off Torrential whenever, so you can wait till their battle phase and then just blow their board, so it's nice.
All right, what do we want to move on to next?
Probably the side deck. I'll start with this card. I didn't side it in once, Lancia, kind of for like invoked if I was going second, but I played 1 Mech Knight invoked and they let me go first every time. That's what the deck does. Kaiju's, Jizakiri was crazy, obviously with Slumber. I beat Paleo by tribute summoning this guy over 2 Bs that were Quaking Mirror Force. It was a weird game, but yeah, the Kaiju's were amazing. Then I had Dark Hole and of course Regeki. Generic good sides. Twin Twister was good for the most part. I just kind of wish against decks where, like in matches where I was going first, where like Spell and Trap move was okay. I wish it was Cyclone, like against Light Stage, because it was just kind of annoying to discard a card. But I wouldn't have switched it for the event because there were like 2 Twin Twisters that like just won me the game flat out because I got rid of both back row. And then finally Barrier was great against Invoked. I had like this. I had 1 of these and like 3 Ashes, and it was just too much for the deck to do anything. I don't know what I changed. Maybe the Lancias, but I'm not sure for what yet. And then finally the extra deck. Obviously 3 Buster. For Ring 4s, I did Tornado Dragon, Tsukiyomi, and Gear Gigant X, which was different from Calvin's list. He did Diamond Direwolf. There wasn't really a point that day when I kind of wish I had Diamond Direwolf, but I summoned this like 4 times. It's kind of if you have a bad hand where if you want to make sure you get, like you have a piece and like a gadget and you need to go into Ring 4 but you opened like Ogre or Ash or just cards you don't want to discard, then you can summon him and like search a B, and then if he lives you get a gadget, so you kind of just set yourself up for like a Link 2 or a Link 3 if he's still on the board obviously. So I just kind of like him a little better, but Direwolf's also okay. I wish there was more room in this deck for rank 4s. If you took out Scapegoat you probably could, but I played Clara and Rushka. I did the combo with this once under Skill Drain against True Draco, and it just got me to Buster, which a Buster under Skill Drain is really hard for True Draco to deal with. Then, of course, the Scapegoat cards, Link Reaver and Link Spider, never summon them, obviously. I summoned Proxy once, obviously it's part of the Link Revo thing, but I summoned him like pointing down to a decode. Underclock was really good. Didn't use its effect too much. It was more or less just to use like a Exceed or something just to get the arrow pointing down, open up my spot. This card was ballistic. This card is also amazing with Torrential because he does not die to it. I also Dark Hold it one time. Like I went into this search and then activated Dark Hole and then continued my play just to blow out his board. Basically made it Regeki. Summoned Decode a lot. Obviously only Link 3 in here. I think I used his effect like once for the targeting thing, but I AFK with him getting the 1000 boost. This card, obviously since I didn't activate Scapegoat, it's kind of hard to summon, but I did summon it twice against the same Magician player who kept making a Borreload and like passing like mid-game, not first turn, but like mid-game, because I think he thought I couldn't out it, and then I won the game by summoning this and taking his, and so I'm like, okay, he won't do that again. Like, he didn't know I had Borreload, and he did it the next game in like the same situation. So I don't know. And then the card that won me my last game against Trickstar was Skulldread. Under Lycoris, I had to draw 4 and put 3 back just to get to a gadget, and ended up letting me OTK through, well, not OTK, it was low, but just kill him through the Lycoris itself and like a reincarnation engrave.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's the deck. I guess I'll talk about matchups real quick. I played 1 Paleo, 1 ABC, 1 Spiral. He was playing Spygale Misty, which was kind of cool. 2 Magicians, 1 Mech Knight Invoked, 1 Draco, and 2 Trickstars. I don't know. I had a lot of close games. Magician was obviously the hardest matchup. I had one really close Trickstar match, but the rest of them weren't too close. So.
All right. Anything you'd change about the deck?
Not sure about the whole scapegoat thing. Borreload is obviously a really good card, and I feel like this deck struggles to out it without running it. So I kind of get that, but I have to think more on that. Probably take Lancia out of the side for something else. Not sure what yet. The main seemed fine. Like, if anything, it'd be playing a different version of the deck, like the Draco one. But this version did what it was supposed to. But yeah, that's probably it for the deck.
All right. On that note, this is Jackson from Team Lavender signing out.